Hey, in today's episode, I'm going to teach you the energetic and high level strategies that will make your business economy and market proof in 2026 and beyond. I've been in online business since 2009. And from 2009 to now, I've seen many trends come and go and come and go. All of the things that I'm sharing with you, the skill sets in this video, are things that people are losing rapidly. So as a business owner, if you would like to be economy proof and market proof and have offers that sell, these skills are going to carry you because they're going to help you to stand out. Last year, for a lot of business owners, it was a tough year. There were a lot of people complaining about how their courses and their programs weren't selling. Last year for me was a great year because I adhere to the skills. I always sharpen the skills I'm going to give you today. By the way, this was something I got in a flash in the middle of the night. And that's why I'm filming this before I go to the gym without having done anything to I'm leaving my hair frizzy today. Skill over strategy. That's what I really wanted to convey to you. So the number one skill is to follow the energy. Follow the energy. Follow the energy. And the bro business people with their whiteboards and their strategy and all of that stuff, I never enjoyed learning that stuff, really. And I don't think it really ever served me. And the energy in my body has always guided me the right way. The energy, follow the energy, meaning follow what feels congruent with your body, mind, and spirit. Follow where the energy is taking you. This is an important caveat, even if it doesn't make sense. Okay? Yes, logic has a place, but logic comes after energy. So follow the energy, point blank, period. You won't understand why 9 times out of 10, why the energy is guiding you a certain way. But when you follow the energy, it will always carry you exactly where you need to be, to the right people, to the right places, to the right offerings, to the right business strategy, to the right setup for your stuff. Follow the energy. Follow the energy, meaning when it comes to creating your courses, your programs, your immersions, your cohorts, your live events, if something's feeling heavy, stop doing it. When you're following the energy, and most people don't know how to do that, you're doing the offers that are aligned for your divine, perfect gifts in this world. But here's what a lot of people are doing right now. They're following the herd. They're following trends. They're following strategies. And it's not working because those strategies have nothing whatsoever to do with their divine path. Every single one of us has a unique divine path in this world. And each and every one of us is meant to follow that path. The only way for us to know if we're on path is to follow the guidance. And then eventually following the guidance means you follow the energy. And when you get a little bit of feedback, you course correct. So you follow the energy, and then a path might really be working for you. A certain kind of video style might really be working for you. A certain offer might really be working for you. Then the energy dwindles. Cool. That's feedback. Where's the energy now taking us? Life is a moving river. It's not one static thing. Follow the energy. That's the number one skill. It's going to always carry your business to the highest level that it needs to be at any given moment. We must follow the energy. I could do 4 more hours on this particular skill. And just real quick, I would like to offer you a tangible on following the energy. In your body, I want you to tap in with what's happening in here. For most of us, this is where we get to read the energy. Where is the energy taking me? Is it draining your energy and you're feeling exhausted when you do a certain thing, when you talk about a certain thing? Follow that energy. You might notice right now, just as a for instance, you're not doing your life's work. Many people watching this, you might be one of them. You're not doing your life's work, and it's creating an energy of stagnation, frustration, resistance. That's feedback. So you got to follow that energy. The energy is always giving us feedback, both pleasant and unpleasant. So please follow the energy. That's your number one skill. Number 2 skill, I wrote these things down. Decide and then focus. Decide and then focus. Decide, please, and then focus. What I mean by this is a skill of decision. A lot of people come to the canvas of their life and they're crossing their fingers and hoping for something to happen. Or maybe they're even trying to manifest hoping the universe will bring them something. And there's nothing wrong with manifestation. But the skill of deciding, choosing, making a choice, making a definite declaration for what you're doing in your business, getting really clear about it, and then focusing. I consider these two parts, two sides of the same coin: decision and focus. What matters to you? What are you doing? And what are you going to focus on? And for this, may I please offer, and you're going to be seeing this again throughout this video, the Mindset Box. Okay. This is not, I'm not sponsored. I'm not affiliated. We just need to decide and then focus, meaning lock your phone up in a box and make a choice to do what you need to do to get your work done. Decide. Another aspect of the decision thing, by the way, is when people start posting to YouTube or posting their work or creating a book or whatever it is, when they start doing their work, they're taking it from the stance of, once again, crossing their fingers, hoping that this is going to, work out. I've already decided when I started my online business in 2009, I already decided I'm doing this. That's it. It's a simple, we don't have to be dramatic with it. We don't need disco balls to fall from the sky. It's just, do you or do you not decide to do this? And when you decide to do something, you show up in a different way. So decision, a really important part of online business and all of it. Next skill is presence. Presence being you. Presence being not just your personality, not just showing up for a piece of content and putting it out there. It's great when you do that, but what I'm talking about is presence. There's an aspect of you that is eternal, and it's only ever available here and now in this present moment, meaning when you're not here now, when you don't understand how to be here in this moment now, you're not able to fill up with that presence, and your stuff is lacking a certain something. Okay? Your stuff is lacking in depth. Your stuff is lacking. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying when we are not present, it's lacking a certain something. When you are able to actually be here, like the way that I'm being here with you now, I am so here with you now. There's nowhere else I would rather be. There's nowhere else I could possibly be. There's nothing else going on up here except for the fact that I'm serving you in this moment now. I'm putting every ounce of my being here in this moment with you now. I've poured all of my consciousness into this body, into this time and space realm in this moment so that I can be here present for you now. And if you watch any of my videos, I hope that that's what you're getting each and every time you're with me. And that same presence that I'm bringing to you now, I put it into my freebies. I put it into my courses. I put it into my cohorts. I put it into each and every newsletter that I send out. I put it into my 5-day YouTube Breakthrough Challenge. When you do that, that skill of presence, pouring all of you into every project that you're doing, pouring all of yourself into it, that transcends strategy. It doesn't matter how much strategy we want to throw at the goddamn thing. It doesn't matter if you want to buy $10,000 worth of ads today. It's not going to work if you're not present. You don't need any of that other stuff. Almost zero strategy is needed when you're showing up and being present. If you can be present with your work, with your people, even if you're not face to face with them, if you can show up and be present with the work, that transcends pretty much everything. Now, here's another aspect of presence. Like I said, I believe I started this video talking about this. These skills are things that humans are losing touch with. And that's why if you start mastering these skills, you're untouchable. You're market proof. Have you noticed that when you're talking to people many times nowadays, people are not able to just be present. People are lacking the ability, many people, to be here in this moment. Have you been to the gym lately? Almost nobody can be in their body. And this sounds like I'm making everybody wrong. I'm not trying to make anybody else wrong. This is something that just humans are struggling with right now. And so as a teacher and leader in this world, if you are able to, as a teacher and leader, be present for other people, what you're doing is helping them to be more present as well. There's almost no greater gift that we can give another person besides unconditional love than that presence. How do we do this? Once again, we're going to use this mindset box. We're going to lock our phones away on a regular basis. Go ahead and try a 3-day lock away. I dare you. And get a notebook and sit down with it and start writing your ideas out. Sitting down with a notebook and asking the divine beloved, where would you have me go? What would you have me do? To whom would you have me speak? What wants to come out of me and into the world? Sometimes that's a course. Sometimes it's not. Doesn't matter what the thing is. I just finished a course, redoing a YouTube Profits 2.0. I just finished that course and it was divinely guided, which takes me to the next skill. And that skill is devotion. Devotion is a skill. And it's something that people are losing touch with. And I understand that in this world, in this day and age, especially with the way that there's a frenetic quality to everything, everything's moving so quickly, and it almost feels like there's no time to devote. When I'm saying devotion, it means every action is a sacred practice. Every email you send is actually a sacred gift. Every video you create, who gives a shit about the views? Let's really treat this like a devotional instead of a means to an end. I hope that you feel a sense of freedom there as I'm talking about this, because this is a major shift that even I need to constantly be reminded. It's been a devotion for me for many years, this work, but there is sometimes where you're hoping that it'll turn out right, that it'll be a success, that people will like it. If we let go all the way, and I've talked about this plenty of times on this channel, if we let go of the fruits and we just create for the sake of creating, doing the things that we're moved to do, creating from that energetic stance, of being generous, but also following the energy, even if it doesn't make sense. That is, to me, the ultimate practice in my life. There's been no better path for me to release the chains of my patterns, to get freedom from suffering in this world, than to let go of trying to make my work a means to an end. So the work is working on me. And I'm mostly untouched by the current state of the market. Okay. It doesn't matter if people aren't buying courses anymore. They're still buying my courses. It doesn't matter if people are in a trust recession. They trust me. They know me. They like me. They trust me. And your people will know, like, and trust you if you develop these skills. And the last skill, the final skill that I'm going to offer you is to give a shit about your people. This is a lost art in today's day and age. This is an especially lost art with online business owners across all genres. There is, once again, the mind virus of the Ponzi scheme, online business kind of strategy bros. All love to the strategy bros, and I'm not going to call any names, and I'm not judging, but the mind virus and the undertone of it, it's very transactional. It's very means to an end. It's completely abandoned the journey as a valid part of this process. It's completely abandoned work as a devotional. It's completely abandoned the spiritual, energetic practice of following where the energy is taking me, regardless of if the numbers say a certain thing. Right? So let's let go of that transactional kind of vibration with all of this stuff that's infected the collective. And let's jump all the way into giving a shit about our people. Giving a shit about who watches our videos, not about the views, not about how many people watched this video, not about how many people bought my thing. When you stop looking at those metrics and you start really giving a shit about the people that encounter your work at every touch point, and level up to the divine teacher that you and I are, the eternal message that you're really here to carry out into the world, which is your thumbprint, which is your soul print, which is whatever it is that's in your heart to share. Let's do that And oddly enough, when we let go of the other way of focusing on all the numbers and treating this as a means to an end, we transcend. And those numbers take care of themselves anyway. I invite you to master these simple skills that literally take zero time. It's zero effort. These are just energetic shifts that we take with the work. And if you want to learn more about how to put together an offer and kind of get off the fence of getting sales, really, a little more practical and tangible situation you might want to check out is this video where I walk you through how to put together your very first mini offering from a soul-led place. And I'll see you in the next episode.